What's up, people? Um, Doing a vid on a new knife I got today. It's Herucus Blomerus, something like that. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. It's from he's a South African knife maker, makes handmade knives. He's a member of the South African Knife Makers Guild. And beyond that, in all honesty, I don't know shit about the maker. Um, Excuse me, real quick. But basically, I like flippers. So, I look around online. I wanted something different. Something that, maybe, somebody else doesn't have, or just something a little bit off, off the beaten path. So I was on Blade Gallery, and I've never even bought from them before. And I ordered this knife. I paid for, next day shipping. I talked to the guy that owns it. Very nice guy, so I don't have any problem with them, and I'll probably do business again with them in the future. But yeah, basically just found this knife that I really like the look of, so I picked it up. Give me a second here. Do my vid on my phone, so it's a little bit hard, but this is the L11 flipper. I will do a little bit of the specs on here, straight off the paper they gave me, but because I'm sure nobody else knows them. This is black and blue G10, black and gray G10, titanium pocket clip, titanium liners. Look at the file work. I mean, this knife is really pretty sick. The file work on the liners, super smooth, which I don't mind. I will use this knife, but it's not going to be something I use hard. So, but I'll definitely still use this. But the blade length on this is 3.8 inches. The total length is 8.75. The width of the blade is 1.05 inches, and the blade thickness is 0.12. So, yeah, and the blade still is N690. This is just an awesome, awesome knife. The flats on this knife, let's see if I can get a pretty good picture, but you can kind of see my stupid ass in there in the background. The flats are mirror polished, as well as, the side of the flipper. N690, the actual grind on the knife is hand rub satin. It's a liner lock. See if I can get this a little bit better. And obviously they're anodized blue titanium liners, and like I said, the file work, I mean, it's just really beautiful. The action on this knife is excellent. It's not what I would say is a light switch flipper, but it does work like that, but not quite. Like I would say, like, now it's going to prove me wrong, but if you just, there you go. It definitely works like that if you put a little effort to it, but I wouldn't say it's just a total light switch. It's more of the push button. This thing is running on IKBS. It's unreal smooth. I mean, as soon as you close it, I mean, you don't even have to wiggle this thing around or whatever. It'll just shut. Just amazingly smooth. The craftsmanship on this thing is excellent. Where the bolster is and the differences between the two different G10s, I mean, it doesn't even feel like it's a separate piece of material. It's really, really excellently done. So, yeah, I mean, that's about it as far as I can say about that. I mean, I'm not going to get too crazy with it, but basically with this knife, I took a shot in the dark and ended up, really, really good. And just for a little side note, this knife was like $5.45. And yes, this is G10. It's extremely well done. And titanium liners, titanium pocket clip, N690. But for $5.45, the craftsmanship alone on this thing is, I mean, for the price, I mean, you really cannot beat this. I mean, you're getting mirror finished, hand rub satin, crazy file work done on the liners. I mean, this is just a gorgeous knife, and I absolutely think I made a good decision. It was more luck than anything, I guess you would say, but just a really beautiful, smooth knife, and the flipping action on it is excellent. I guess Jim Skelton, he had a Jason Clark flipper and said, it's not the lightning fast, opening flipper, but it's just unreal smooth, and it definitely takes no wrist flick or anything like that. It's just a really beautiful knife, and really, really well done. So, if you've seen any of his work and you were thinking about it, I'd say definitely do that for sure. Like I said, before I actually purchased this knife, I have never even heard of this guy. So, totally something out of the blue for me. Like I said, I just kind of really lucked out and actually got, an excellent knife for the price, and, just for a shot out of the dark, to try something new. So, definitely really happy with this, and it's just, gorgeous, and, it's just an awesome knife. And like I said, for the price, you can't even get, like, say, a Shergorov. I think they're going to go now for the production model, $750. And, I've been wanting, more of a slice, or more of a, not as big, bulky, just something different to carry around, because I usually get the, the more heavy-duty, hard-use knives. And just wanted to try something a little different, and I'm extremely happy with this knife. And, to have something handmade, done with the perfection of this one, at this price, is just unreal. So, check out, I guess, Blade Gallery is the only place I've ever seen one. And, yeah, I can't say enough about this knife. This is only the first day I've had it, so I can't say, I've used the shit out of it or done anything with it. And to be quite honest with you, this knife will be used, but like I said earlier, I'm not going to beat the shit out of it. I got knives to beat the shit out of. And this is definitely not one that I will be doing that with. But it will cut shit, and it will see some use. But, yep, that's about it for my random on this. So, check the maker out. Check out, I guess, Blade Gallery. They have some really decent knives. So, that's it, and I'm out. Thanks.